For seats, two massive doors, up to 2,300 horsepower. The Koenigsegg Gemera looks like a family car that accidentally swallowed a rocket. And the craziest part? It's all on purpose. This is Koenigsegg's first four-seater and the car that opens a new chapter they call the Mega GT era, a grand tour with megacar firepower. It's built for a world of hybrids, emissions rules, and long-distance comfort, but the brand's target hasn't changed. Absurd speed, engineering theater, and a car that still feels like a science experiment gone right. For owners who grew up dreaming about Koenigsegg's, but now have passengers to bring along, the Gemera is the dream that refused to grow up. Under the skin of the latest Gemera spec sits the HV8 powertrain. At its heart is the Koenigsegg Hot V8, a 5.0-liter twin-turbo V8 borrowed in spirit from the Jesko, tuned to around 1,500 horsepower. Bolted to it is Koenigsegg's in-house dark matter electric motor, an 800 horsepower, 1,250 Nm unit designed specifically for this car. Together, engine plus e-motor deliver a towering 2,300 horsepower and 2,750 Nm through all four wheels via the 9-speed light-speed tourbillon transmission. The way that hybrid system works is what changes the drive. The V8 handles the drama, revs, sound, big waves of power, while the dark matter motor fills in every gap. Lift off, brake, and the 850-volt 14-kilowatt-hour battery stores that energy. Get back on the throttle, and torque arrives like a punch with no delay. It's torque fill in its purest form. Less about saving fuel, more about making the power curve feel like one continuous climb. Look at the Gemera from the outside, and the Aero story is written in every line. Huge side intakes feed both cooling systems and airflow management along the body. A completely sculpted underfloor and aggressive rear diffuser do most of the downforce work at speed, sucking the car into the road instead of relying on giant fixed wings. Tick the optional Ghost package, and you add an extended front splitter, S-duct, and rear wing, turning the Mega GT into something much closer to a road-legal track weapon. More front bite, more rear stability, still carefully balanced so drag doesn't explode. All of that rides on a carbon fiber monocoque and fully composite bodywork, stiff and light for a car this size. The chassis uses adjustable anti-roll bars and hydraulically adjustable ride height, with all-wheel drive and four-wheel torque vectoring working in the background. Translated into driver feel, it means sharp turn-in without nervousness, a flat, settled attitude mid-corner, and tires that feel like they're working with you rather than hanging on by a thread. The car shrinks around you the faster you go. Now, picture a driver moment. A Gemera tucked in behind another fast car on a long straight, sitting right in the heat wash of dirty air. In most machines, the front would start to wash wide and tire temps would spike. Here, the strong floor-generated downforce helps the nose stay keyed into the tarmac, while the hybrid torque makes throttle modulation smooth instead of snappy. You can surf the slipstream, manage the tires, and then fire out of the draft with instant electric shove when a gap appears. It's a grand tourer that thinks like a hunter. On paper, the numbers are from another planet. Koenigsegg quotes 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in around 1.9 seconds and a top speed close to 400 kilometers per hour for the Gemera, depending on powertrain configuration. But the real story is usable pace. Savage traction out of slow corners thanks to all-wheel drive and torque vectoring, eerie stability in high-speed direction changes, and a setup that's happy attacking a circuit or crossing a continent with 4 adults and luggage on board. Modern constraints shaped all of this. Emission standards, hybrid complexity, weight targets. Instead of just adding more cylinders or more motors, Koenigsegg chose a highly dense hot V8 plus a single, ultra-powerful dark matter e-motor to cut mass and complexity while still smashing power records. Less clutter under the skin, more performance per kilogram. In the end, the Gemera is a contradiction that works. A 4-seat plug-in hybrid that behaves like a megacar first and a GT second. It shows that the family car of this era doesn't have to be tame. It could be the loudest, wildest thing in the car park and still carry child seats. Official production is capped at around 300 units, and the price reflects that reality. Think of a ticket that starts near the $1.7 million mark and climbs toward $3 million when you step up to the full HV8 Fury and bespoke options.